I'm interested in seeing what this enemy team runs. So we already know what Phelan they're gonna go for.
Yeah.
Traditional dive, question mark?
I mean, yeah, probably.
Dives
the
looks
best.
like it.
I mean,
I mean, what's stopping me from just like, I don't know. Nah, not gonna say it. I won't do that.
oh, what, cheat for them?
Nah, I'd never cheat for them. They don't deserve it.
Don't deserve it.
Nah, they don't deserve it. So yeah, I guess so. Interesting.
Yeah, so we have Phelan going for triple tank.
Yeah, we knew that though from the get-go.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see what they're running. Was it dive here? Yeah, kind of dive with doing fits in the Sombra. You got Sombra on both sides, so that'll be interesting how that plays out. The hacks.
They're on defense.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Should be okay.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be interesting. This is an interesting game. Okay. Surprising not going for. Nah, actually that won't work.
Oh, there might. Gone for Doomfist. Change
that
that
figure?
Doomfist.
Yeah, change it. I think that's what they were originally supposed to do.
Oh, full dive.
Full dive, full dive.
Incoming. Defend objective A.
Just gonna completely run past that Sombra.
Yeah, the Septic here, just kind of picking out their backline. Phelan just pushing straight onto point. Zephyr with a great pick onto Serena. Both supports now down on the opposite side. Phelan doing great here. The DMAC, summer plays here are going to be very crucial.
Just completely getting steamrolled.
They just roll that point. Winston on the left, just getting that ult charge. Fantastic play here from Phelan. Great roll there. Their Summer didn't play fantastic there at the end. She ended up just kind of like they just completely outran her.
Yeah.
Like because did not hold choke at all.
Blue team were too spread out during that. I saw one like, none of them were grouped together.
Septic, trying to build that ult right there. Interesting turn events. Interesting play going on. Capacity just trying to hold that point, just trying to get the point, just trying to build that little bit of extra charge.
Self-destruct going out, doesn't connect with anybody. Oh no, connects with the Winston.
A big EMP ult here for a large anti coming out from the from Anna. There's still finding himself being trapped in the corner by Winston. Winston now Kabasa now looking for that jump onto the supports. It's complemented by their Sombra. I'm just completely rolling him out, just getting that all charge.
Self-destruct coming out from the blue Eva, doesn't connect with anybody.
Kabasa is able to get him just before he remix.
Heard the Doomfist Meteor Strike go down.
Except for now, the back line.
Yeah.
The left side. Was able to connect to anybody, unfortunately. So we got Kabasa here with his primary range, so he's going to use that to contest into those points. He's Doomfist coming in here. Septi just holding on, just trying to build that EMP for next fight.
Let's look what we have. We
Okay,
have
slowly moving in now.
we have the Meteor Strike and the Primal Rage. Nano Boost going out onto Lucio. Interesting choice.
You can never beat the good old Bustio. But I think Kabasa now just trying to focus down on those squishies, trying to just take out as many supports as he can. Okay, Rage Septic here just kind of in the back line, piercing with that EMP ready, just waiting. Were they able to utilize it just before? No, Phelan are able to cap. Kabasa now pushing straight out forward, just trying to do that little bit more damage, just trying to get that bit of pressure onto them.
Sapphire taking
After
out.
connecting onto Copter, fantastic use there.
Sapphire Meteor Strike going down.
So now going straight onto the Ana. Not able to connect, unfortunately. Kabasa now just trying to take out those sports. Kabasa jumping in a bit too deep here now. He's anti at the moment, so we're getting healing. He is just almost able to escape. Unfortunately, Doofus is able to take him out. See you now. I still have the EMP from something. So, fantastic. And a triple bomb from that dagger.
Brilliant self-destruct
by Sombra's EMP. And now PR is just resetting, just trying to regroup. Fantastic use there of the EMP. Good combo. I was surprised they didn't use it though. Second points, I thought it was kind of wasted, but just that pressure, the picks that they were able to put onto the pressure was fantastic.
This next fight, we should see pure Irish self-destruct coming out as well as the EMP from Sombra.
Yeah. You see, we've seen Phelan have a lot of ults here. They're utilised. They're going to have the both support ults soon. But already see here, Team Blue already have both support ults. Really good defense. The Parish now bringing out his self-destruct. Not able to connect to anybody, unfortunately. MP going out here from Cookie, not able to connect. And it looks like Team Blue are able to go hold out for this. Kabasa and Cookie now have to drop back. So you can see Blue Team here are utilising this very well. Just kind of letting them come in, and then unfortunately the bomb didn't connect with anybody, so no guaranteed picks for them to stay mounts onto pressure as fantastic dive comps usually do.
Yeah, and as we can see, they hung on to both support ults during that fight.
No,
they just
did
got
use
them at
Nano.
the end of.
So we see
Let's Sound Barrier could
taking
be going
high
down
ground.
this next fight.
David just getting back dagger here, just getting melted, getting DMX. Fantastic jump on here by both tanks. Now Nana going out onto Blue Winston, Edinburgh. Zafir just absolutely rolling, getting a 5-man. Fantastic use. Absolutely huge.
Winston.
This is a great difference player here, as seen from Zafir.
Winston just falling into the hole.
Forward Winston. See a hack onto the Cookie. Both Sombras now having a duel in the backline. Unfortunately, he's able to be accommodated by Citizen. Actually, finding one person with his ultimate. Yeah, his hack is just absolutely huge here when coming into Sombras. Being able to just be able to retake that so well. Septic's doing a fantastic job here, just utilizing his picks really. Target priority is fantastic.
Cookie going in from behind, maybe the hacked health pack. Oh no, it doesn't look like it.
So now we can see a reset onto their both teams. Both Doofist having a little duel up high.
Both tank ults on Phelan.
We have almost every single ult here. Yeah, you see MP huge coming in here. If PR is finding two, both Lucio and Doofus is absolutely huge. Cookie now just destroying that diva. Unfortunately, finding that hack onto Winston, be able to just try and get that primary edge, trying to get to the health pack. Would he be able to reach it? Unfortunately, just falls short. His capacity just blocks him from it, and just sneakily grabbing the health pack. So now we still have Cabas's primal rage coming out here now. We also have B-trap here with Furo. Which appears
Soundbarrier going
fantastic
down.
B-trap.
Yeah.
Good EMP.
Meteor strike from Zafir.
Lucy's able to find two in the point. Oh, Dark Shadow will be able to find another. Find Vero with his self-destruct. That's going to be absolutely huge.
Amazing hold. I thought the Phelan had that there.
Fantastic hold. They still have primary rage as well for the next fight. Just try and maybe draw a bit more. Unfortunately, Phelan Gaming are down necessarily on their ult. Sapphire now has used his meteor strike. Wait, 35 seconds here remaining on the clock. See if Phelan able to give it a second. It's 80 centimeters. Self-destruct is now available. You see now Nana going on to kill Basso and Winston. You just have to destruct coming out from Pure Irish. You able to find anybody? Somebody's able to take out Zafir. Unfortunately, that they're now being demecked with the Pure Irish. What supports here now are down for Phelan Gaming. This is the last push.
10 seconds.
Doesn't look
Blue
like
team
they're
are able to hold.
Doesn't look like, unless Zafir gets there. No, doesn't look like they'll be able to touch it.
No, it doesn't look like. Oh, you see Hammond coming here, but being hacked. That's unfortunate for Phelan. Only, what was it, 80 centimeters? Was it?
Something about that.
That's very unfortunate. A fantastic play here though from the blue team.
Yeah.
You see the hacks being utilized very well. Here with Septic. We have a complete reset. Interesting.
They might want to try go the whole way. I don't know what's up with that.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not moderator. I have no idea what's going on. I'm pretty sure the red team now, not Phelan Gaming, that team,
Yeah.
have control of the game. So I don't have any. We don't have any information on what's going on here. It looks like maybe they want to go for the full cap.
Even if it was just 80 centimeters.
Yeah, even if it was just 80 centimeters. So you see here, like the Sombras are actually having like a huge
Impact on
the
yeah.
game. Yeah, you can definitely see it. Like the way that AC Septic, I think the triumph an awful lot because Septic's own target priority. She's mainly getting the support sticking out, just going towards the back, then hitting the tanks when necessary for them to punch through or punch down when necessary. And obviously some great call outs from Septic must be happening because they're just target priority of the entire team is just going onto the person who's hacked. And with the anti as well coming from Wayan.
Yeah, amazing synergy there between the Sombra and the Ana.
100%.
Looking like they're changing up though for defense.
So we can see Dark Dagger has now moved on to the May, which would be interesting for that crowd control into the first point.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's necessarily the same here on Blue Down Team Field. Oh, Dark Dagger does switch back to the Diva, so we're not going to see any May, which is fantastic because personally I don't like May.
Exactly the same team composition. Let's see who plays it better.
Yeah.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Septic here flanking up on the right. See if you're Anna Phelan Gaming has taken the high ground, being able to build that Anna as fast as he can. The tank one here in the back, not necessarily the point, but just enough to touch. Kabasa just trying to hold that right. Unfortunately, Doofus is able to come in, connect. Some great healing coming out here from Furo. Something to lose on the point. Cookie. Both doing.
Winston going straight for the Ana.
Looks like team Phelan are just able to hold. Unfortunately, PR is just the mech from this one next point. Going to be fast pushed here. Now Kabasa is able to find Lucy, just completely drops up and down the dead, and see if PR is able to find his mech back. They're being able to find Virus slightly staggered now. You see Team Red have now got their respawn advantage over Team Phelan. Which is Zafir is able to slow them down, the Z-Mech from Diva.
See you later.
Copter going in deep and getting taken out in the process.
This is going to hurt.
Zafir was able to win that duel, unfortunately. Lucio was able to win. You see the MP coming out here now with the self-destruct. Unfortunately not connecting anybody, but there is a nano on Kabas. Is a nano onto the red team Kabas being able to find Septic. Great. I know.
Sandbarrier going down. Bit late to get to save the Ana.
Meteor strike here now coming in. Both meteor strikes being used. Both secret units. See if one's going to land on the other. Exactly goes for it. Unfortunately, misses coming out. EMP coming out now from Septic. Bombing. Unfortunately, not able to connect to anybody. Dark Dagger's getting unlucky here. Both bombs. You can see they're just getting unlucky. PR's just getting down point, and it looks like Copter was able to find Septic, able to find Kabasa.
Yeah, we have Copter going down, trying to solo secure the point.
Cookie just able to find Doomfist. You see Vera just holding this point now, just trying to stop him from capping. Unfortunately, able to find both takes Vera now backing up. EMP coming in, a fantastic play there. Unfortunately, Cookie does go down from Dark Dagger. And you see now the Winston now coming in from Team Red, and Zafir just slightly feeding here, just trying to hold out as much as he can. Pure Irish now coming, both tanks now rejoined. Unfortunately, Vero and both Zafir are down. Lucio being boosted here, this great boostio. Fantastic. Pure Irish have to find the Ana though. Rather than take this back, Kabas is with the whole points. Somebody's coming in. Looks like red team are going to take this point.
Yeah.
Well fought, well hard fought. Able to take out some ults. Kept pushing forward, finding Cookie.
Good stall there.
For that great stall, they're able to push out some ults such as Nano. I'm pretty sure Septic's able to was able to EMP, but he's already 76% ahead. If Kabas was able to build his ultimate there, might be able to hold out just a little bit longer. There we see Phelan just trying to regroup, getting that bad spawn, just trying to come back.
Red team being pushed out far, just trying to get a pick.
Zafir's already been picked.
Make those team fights a bit easier.
So we can see here the ults in comparison. You see already have Dark Dagger and I don't know how to pronounce his name, but the red team Winston both having their ults, both tank ults, and the beat drop on the red team as well. This time coming on Septic, trying to find Zafir's hacked. You see the target priority here is amazing coming out here for Cooper and Septic. Keeps coming in now into the Moira. Garage just get the mic. You see the right hand side coming down. Oh!
Amazing play of Doomfist on Coopter.
You can see like Coopter and Septic are just absolutely going ham. You see the hack going out and then just not being able to use any abilities. You see that Coopter's just able to just completely destroy them because that's what Doomfist really just does best on people. Especially Septic was able to find Cookie here. He's already second down by 1. Looks like they're going to have to look for a fast engagement here.
And they still have both tank ults, red team do.
Yeah, they'll still maintain that EMP and Nano very soon. You see here, Kabasa does have his ultimate, and we also have Beat Trap on both support ults. So a huge EMP coming out here, stopping Moira, Phelan against Moira's ult. Winston now using his primal rage, just trying to beat as many as he can, trying to focus on Vero. West was able to find Septic, unfortunately. Dark Shatter.
Self-destruct somehow finding Lucio.
You see our red team here now, be able to just keep this pressure going onto Phelan Gaming.
Yeah, let's see what they can do to try stop this push.
And I don't want to Winston. See EMP here coming out from Cookie straight onto the point. Daff, you're trying to just utilize that, trying to take advantage. You're able to find Lucio. You're always finding Dumas. Primal Red here, just ending here for Kabasa, just trying to stall, trying to hold as much as he can here, not coming in, hopefully just get a little bit of heal to force QR. She goes down from Dark Dagger. He's definitely coming into point. See Bomb coming out from Dark Dagger. Dark Dagger's able to find 2, both Cookie and Zaf here. Fantastic play here. Moira come in, just try and stop as much as he can, but it looks like Red team are going to find a full cap, and that's his win for the Red team. Fantastic plays here.
Yeah, good job, Red team, taking home the win.
If they have a team name, I have no clue.
Oh, let's ask them. Okay, so what do I answer to the Y?
Yeah. I read real name.
Oh, I think he's communicating.
Team Goodfellas. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so red team it is. So yeah, you see, Phelan we're looking for that Li Jiang just practice on. It's the one of the lesser known maps. King's Row is a very strong map for Phelan, but it's kind of a 50-50 standpoint from what I've heard, where they can either do very well in it, or like we saw right there, there's just too much pressure from the enemy team, because I know Zarya is a fantastic character for King's Row, and we do have a few Zarya players on Team Phelan.
Yeah. I wonder how they're going to go for the same comps on Li Jiang, both dive.
Maybe that somber complemented is just like kind of, even you even see the World Cup even recently, like it's heavily played. It just gives weight. It's like not only is she quote unquote overpowered, but it just gives so much room for like ability use for like people like Doomfist just coming in, just picking them so fast, that one shot ability.
Yes.
It looks like
especially if you get a hack off onto Ryan, that's just
yeah, especially like that's just kind of like a free open. Like even if you have like mind game on between the shields with 2 Ryans, if you're able to hack the other Ryan, that's a free shatter. But you know, it does come with downfalls.
Yeah.
In terms of DPS, you know.
Yeah, can't put out as much as say a Reaper or a Soldier.
A Soldier or even a Genji, not even able to utilize, you know, or her ultimate is, for what I can see, like from what I've seen, you can build it necessarily faster from what she was pre-patch, like pre-buff, like with the whole health pack usage. I hope they think like her new buff is incredibly strong, especially with the invisibility. How you can just kind of scatter around. You can even see like some teams not even just, both Sombras might go out, take a look at the team comps, go back, switch, and then just go around it. It's crazy. I've seen it. Like some things you won't expect in League.
Right into it, teams are getting.
You see a bit of tit for tat here. Is he just trying to dive into?
We have Septic hit going against the Zarya there. Taking down Zarya.
Yeah, Got it here. Unfortunately, Cabasa here. Pirara seems to forget about the people behind them, getting a fat anti. Some Cabasa's very swipe just by a hair. Cookie's able to find Cooper. A fantastic pick for them. Moving on to point here, Lucio. I mean, just trying to find this. Unfortunately, Anna moves in from the right. C7 is able to utilize his EMPs here anyway. Cabasa finding the charge onto Lucio. So faster right here. Coalescence is coming out here. Just trying to keep that. Try and keep Cabasa up. Someone coming in, just cancelling us 2 ults. Cooper now be able to find Cabsa's teammates. Comes out. Unfortunately, he's been taken down just slightly too late for the cap's points.
We have Phelan
See Bomb coming in.
here.
It's a great play there. You see, it's actually quite lucky there for Cabasa. I think his health literally went down to 1 there when he got antied. That's about you see Winston onto the point. They just kind of forgot about them on team. Good fellas.
So we have Septic going around back.
We see now coming onto the Winston. I'm just trying to get those in. Cookie now using her EMP. A huge
Beautiful
shatter
shatter.
coming out. Cabasa getting slept before she's stopping that pin. Great here. Great utilization of the EMP responding to that nano. And Dagger now resetting for the next push. You see now, unfortunately, Phelan Gaming, they do have still maintain Grav and Coalescence, but where they're able to hold out next team fight. See you above Primal Rage and beat drop.
Self-destruct will be coming out right here in a second as well.
Oh yeah, Purage, yeah, hopefully he'll be able to connect somebody with the EMP if Cookie's able to build it fast. Septic now, he's just reconning here in the back line. Or he's able to find her. Two good fellas now onto the points. Purage now using his bomb, trying to get some picks with the EMP. Fantastic play there. Revere does find death of RC22. Kupta now using his ultimate. You see great grab here coming out here from Celtic, finding 3 people. Not able to find or capitalize on anything. Now coming back onto the Winston. Winston now just trying to find as many squishes as he can, jumping onto Cabasa. Kupta's able to find pure Irish here. Cabasa's able to take out back shadow.
Cool.
You see, Goodfellas is able to cap your last second.
3 ults coming out from. I'd say all ults came from Team Goodfellas.
Yeah, it looks like it. You see the nano, the beat drop. Yeah, around almost everything. Took every single ultimate there to just try and cap that. And whether they'll be able to capitalize on this.
Yeah, we have
And just find that.
we have EMP and Earth Shatter coming out from Phelan.
Yeah, it looks like Phelan are going to look for a quick retake here as a push onto the left. Lucio waiting for that anti to go off him. Let's push through. Cabasa's taking points here. Coalescence coming out here. A fantastic EMP, being able to find people. Shadow coming out here, no whether that's needed is debatable. You see, Caps, the points have fantastically just be flipped here.
Oh, Lucio
As-
couldn't fit through the window to stall the point.
That was a fantastic play though. See the way that they split Team Red, half and half, so sports are left on the left towards the bridge, being pushed back to the bridge while feeling half their team went onto the point, and then Capped flipping it unexpectedly so they weren't actually able to respond in time. Fantastic play.
EMP, Earth Shatter, great combo.
Yeah, it looks like you see like how they're utilizing again that Sombra play. He's absolutely huge here. Both teams. Septic's not able to find as many target priority. He's not as good as target prioritizing as he was last game, and I think that's why Cookie was able to find much better targets than he was, and that's kind of why these team fights kind of went the way they did. But then you see also great coordination with the EMP and the Shatter and everything.
So we have Phelan now running goats.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Going back to the roots. Playing from this far left is going to be interesting here now. Is unfortunately Team Phelan's going to have to try and just get up to point as fast as they can. Or actually do have that Sombra. Cabasa able to find Cooper, pushing out onto points, trying to put as much pressure as they can onto the wood tanks, because the team is trying to just take out his counterpart. Sorry, counterpart. A pout. Versus able to find the Ryan. Coalescence is coming out here very fast. Coalescence is coming out here.
Yeah.
What do you feel?
We have Moira trying to stall, gets taken out.
Watch it, is able to find Purage here and Diva. A little bit of a stagger on him. But both teams are going to have to just regroup anyways to see if Moira is down already for Team Red. They're going to have that slight respawn advantage here. See, Grabber already built from Dark Shadow. Shadow coming down from the left side straight onto the Celtic team and Vero. Ryan able to capitalize on that fantastically. Unfortunately, EMP coming here now, whether that's needed or wasted. That was kind of wasted.
What a beautiful point take there. I'll start with the shatter off the Reinhardt.
A great point take, but whether Septic's EMP was necessary is debatable. But EMP is a fast charging ult. Might be able to find this, find the targets. Just trying to Septic's just trying to stall, just trying to build the ult as fast as he can. He's already 50%, so perhaps not wasted. You see, grab EMP coming out here. Shadow coming out here from Kabasa, able to find 2 targets. Unfortunately, Captain's able to come in. Garage being able to find. Septic's able to find Kabasa. Grab coming out here from Dark Dagger, fantastically built. Kill that demon just almost onto his own. Great EMP coming out here from Septic again. He's just building those EMPs like there's no tomorrow. And see, Doofus here is able to just capitalize on that straight away. As soon as able to not find like any abilities whatsoever to respond to, Doofus can just take you out so fast.
So we should see Grab self-destruct coming out this next fight.
Hopefully, yeah. They need to be careful though. While they have to see Ryan's shield. And Grab coming out, it's just as you said. Unfortunately, not able to find anybody. They're being able to find Vero. But the demon taking out the Ryan. Unfortunately, Pure Cheer comes out.
Great shatter down by Kilbasa.
Fantastic shadow right there. Unfortunately, Coalesce is coming out. That's just not enough to keep Kilbasa up because the demon is still alive here. Both supported coming out. You see fast regroup here with Vero, Cookie. Able to maybe utilize something here with the hacks. Unfortunately, red team Goodfellas is just going to be able to hold this point so far. You see both Shatter and both Grab on with the EMP coming out there. They are both being used here just to try and team wipe, try and get it as fast as they can. Dagger taking out with Zero. EMP coming in for Cookie where they're able to use that. Unfortunately, Pirage is the only one alive. It's unfortunate. So yeah, getting out to point. Or just cheekily getting out to point, trying to hold it. You see, forcing out that Lucy ult. Or she should be able to hold. Dubas getting straight onto her. Unfortunately not. You see Lucy up here now coming in. You get the
sound barrier going down.
You have to hold. Trying to stall. Phelan just trying to stall, finally using their grab. Unfortunately, Moira is able to keep them up. And looks like Team Goodfellas is going to take that point. So what was Team Phelan's, what I feel their greatest flaw right there was that ult economy. You can see the Zarya just built their grab. I think maybe Zarya built their grab first fight and it was holding it for the next fight because the team was only on 56% there. Their ult economy is just so strong the way that they were using their EMP, just utilizing that over ulting. Even Septic, even when I perceive Septic as over ulting with his EMP, he was able to just get it back straight away, and it's fantastic play. So what do you think so far? What do you think is some of the strong suits here from both teams?
I think as we say, EMP or Earth Shatter or EMP anything really. Amazing combination from both teams.
Round 3. Capture.
So it's like we had the very same comp coming out here from Team Phelan. Same with Team Goodfellas. Kazim is a fine Cooper. Big EMP coming onto EMP, sorry, hack coming onto Septic, being able to find, allowing Lucio to find it. Team Focus now being able to find more, unfortunately. Team Phoenix looks like they're going to take this point with ease. Both 2 picks there at the very start. Somewhere being eligible for one, you can just see how powerful that is.
And you can see Anna just resetting there.
Oh, yeah, just resetting, restarting, just not feeding. You can see Dark Dagger is already building his grab faster, ever so slightly faster than Pure Irish here. We can just see Celtic Demon on Zarya anymore. Not playing the Doofus. Pierce is able to find Cooper, just slightly overextending, as both West coming out to Ryan. Ryan is split from his team on the left wing. Where he's going to move on to point? He is, as Pure grabs. Celtic Demon coming back to point, trying to deal with that right hand. He's now split his he's just gonna stay feed. That boop over onto their Ryan, Goodfellow's Ryan was a good play because it forced him to go on to points, and it was just almost basically forcing the feed as allowed Pure Irish to basically grab with the ease and just not let any barrier be there. Now whether that was intentional or not is debatable. Unfortunately, he was able to find kill his demons, going on to Septic. Pure Irish with a fine Septic. He's just coming out, fantastic Shadow coming out here, and only able to connect with Ryan. It saves the from the grab though, however. Feeling I've been holding on to this point very well.
Yeah, let's see what Team Goodfellas can muster up here.
They have a lot of ultimates unlike Team Phelan at the moment, and they have to hold to set the 70% simply because they've been kind of banking on their ultimates and maintaining the ultimate economy quite well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that looks like it might be a fast retake. Maybe if Team Goodfellas did to utilize their ults well, we're probably looking for maybe like a Shadow EMP maybe.
Yeah, it looks like they're coming up top. Looks like.
It looks like it. So Team Phelan just have to kind of keep themselves spread as much as they can. Yeah, Siptix now is just looking for it. There it is. They're coming in for a Shatter. We're nanoed onto the Shatter. They're able to find Vero and both Ryan. Yeah, you see Ryan just coming in, just absolutely like fragging onto him. Pirage just trying to hold on for as much as he can. They're able to push it on over time as Zarius has to take it.
Beautiful take by Team Goodfellas.
You go ahead. As expected though, although unfortunately Team Phelan weren't able to build as much ultimates as they might have hoped to in that team fight. They were just kind of wiped. So this next flip, this next take might be slightly hard considering Crypto has his Meteor Strike.
We have
Just a
high EMP and high Coalescence charge right now
True, yeah.
on Team Phelan.
Unfortunately, that Dagger might have his Graviton Surge faster than Garage might here. Cookie being picked off from the very start. It's a big pick. Jazzy and Crypto both smacking each other.
Both no.
Just thinking maybe strike coming off from Crypto. Lands straight on Kazdemon, while Kazdemon there respond. He's backing out. Crypto's backing out to points, trying to find those seals. Kazdemon now trying to help with this Ryan what's there. Unfortunately, Vero comes off the point. Is she able to get back up? She is. Unfortunately, Kazdemon's able to find back. EMP coming out, only finding Zarya and Ryan. Fantastic boop there onto the Doomfist, excuse me. If you're not able to take this point back from them at the moment, they do have some great picks, some great ults now being built here. Right at the moment they have the advantage with the Zarya being down with a fast push now onto the Ryan. Ryan being hacked. Hacked, excuse me. Grab coming out here, just catching the Ryan. Ryan's in the shadow capacity to block what she's just found.
Beautiful shadow block.
EMP coming here just... EMP here just really destroying Warriors. Coalescence. You can see Septic is utilizing his EMP much better in my eyes simply because he's waiting for cancelable ults to be used before he EMPs, whether that's intentional or not. You see how Phelan's Moira was coalescing and she just completely shuts it down, stopping all that healing, especially when then just allowing them to grab.
Yeah.
Last push now, both teams 99, see how this is going to work.
Down barrier going down.
You can see a swap from Summer onto Tracer, interesting. Looks like Team Phelan might be able to take this point here, but unfortunately two supports, both Summer coming in here. Cookie's able to find that Summer, just completely deletes her. Fantastic play there from the Tracer.
Yeah, a lot of damage being put down by Cookie there.
Yeah, Cookie's just able to find that Summer, just knew how deadly she was and just completely shut her down as fast as she could. Fantastic game.
Yeah.
Great take from Team Phelan.
So amazing play by both teams that round. The EMP's coming from the
Summers?
yeah, coming from the Sombras were amazing. That last team fight, not last team fight, the one before the last team fight, we saw both shatters coming out, and Kilbasa beautifully blocked the Team Goodfellas shatter.
That was quite well done. So we're moving on to Oasis, capture the flag point. Not capture the flag, what am I saying? Capture the point, I keep the hill. It'll be interesting to see how Cookie took out. I think Phelan kind of realized how little damage they need more damage output. Their healing was fine. So they swapped from that Sombra onto the Tracer, just trying to they don't have as many opportunities, but just trying to get that raw damage out
Yeah.
for last points. That's slightly unexpected.
Insane damage output coming from the Tracer that last take.
Ooh, interesting. Septic might be playing Hammond here. Or was I calling him Feeder?
Nope, still
No,
on
I'll
the
go
Sombra.
back to Sombra. A little bit of Fire Mercy coming out here. What do you feel?
Be a great team comp coming out. Fire Mercy, one of the best team comps in this current meta.
One of the most annoying.
Yeah. Oh, Dark Dagger might be changing onto the Tracer.
So far, Team Goodfellas only have one tank, though. I doubt that's a natural pick. Maybe they'll be debating between themselves.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see Team Phelan going here for traditional Ryan's area, traditional farmers, but very strong comps. And with the opportunities with the EMPs and the hacks from Cookie,
Yeah.
could be quite well from strong innings.
Especially if you get a hack onto Doomfist, he should die.
3.
We see Team Goodfellas here just going for that death campaign again with the Winston and Diva combo. See, so they're just trying to take the high ground, just trying to hack out the team in here. Crypto not able to get back on point, being knocked out by the demon. Fantastic move, fantastic pick. And is looking to push here to put some pressure. As Team Goodfellas is just trying to go back to the high ground, trying to push more towards point, just trying to find those picks. Well, that's able to find. Unfortunately, Vera was down from Septic.
Septic just getting those hacks off on Celtic Demon, just completely taking away the mobility.
You can realize how little Fire can actually do on the ground, such high splash damage. Kabasa is struggling on points here as Team Goodfellas are able to flip and go in. Flip at the point back. Now trying to cap because they've been taken down unfortunately, but the Ana, fantastic shot. Good thing for us, besides being picked at the very start, having the disadvantage, able to maintain the high ground and be able to just get those picks back out. And fantastic Septic, as you said, was just completely demobilizing the Fire Celtic Demon.
So we have EMP on both teams.
We're looking for that EMP shatter for Team Phelan, and maybe there's Septic coming out with his EMP. Maybe Nano wants straight onto the Winston. PRH going down, Cookie finding Mech. Cookie finding Kabasa. Looks like Team Phelan aren't going to do anything here. Loud was being used. Winston here.
That old
Necessary?
Yeah, seems
Questionable?
unnecessary. Already had the point.
So we have the Valkyrie, we have Barrage, and we have both portals here for Phelan Gaming, and then we just have Meteor Strike. It looks like to hold that point they're using an awful lot instead of the B-Trap. Because they're being able to find Cookie, that's unfortunate, being able to create that space. Kabasa just be dropped here very low. Meteor Strike going straight on. Not going to be able to connect anybody, teamfight's already won. Some great picks.
Not being
Great
able to
holds.
just bust through that choke feeling.
Yeah, it might be just down to the composition. The dive compositions is very well for keeping pressure onto like tanks like Reinhardt. It's not easy for movement for Kabasa, not easy to find targets. See Celtics here on the left wing just trying to build his EMP back up. He's doing very well here, you can see. He's on fire. Self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Celtics here waiting for the AMP yet again, coming in with Diva Bomb. Plus Worlds, Nana coming back straight on back onto Winston. Very fast Nana here coming off Team Valkyrie.
Shatter and Barrage go out.
Barrage. There's a find two, both Lucio and Zoomfist. And it looks like Team Goodfellas just know they're saving their ults for next point, just trying to find that easy flip because they know that Team Phelan just don't have the mails. Oh, C9ing.
Oh,
Very
that
close
was
there if
very
you're able
close.
to just retake it. Very close.
It's like all ults apart from Cookies went out there. Clearly because they
Bit
didn't have
sloppy
it.
there for Team Phelan.
Yeah.
Coordination is fantastic.
Could have got a few more percents.
Yeah, they could have lost that if Euro didn't realise. So now Team Red here just going to look for an easy fast flip here with their ults. They know Team Phelan don't have that much. They have EMP able to utilise if Team Goodfellas just kind of put all their ultimates into a single bag with that ult and just can't that EMP and Cookie can just completely cancel out. Unfortunately, there comes EMP, just Cabasa able to find Septic. Bomb coming out here from right. Able to find Cabasa and Lucio. Courage able to find Lucio. Unfortunately, Courage just go down. Cookie able to find this Doofus, a fantastic pick here with its Primal Rage coming out, just trying to find Vero. Mercy
Sleep on.
is absolute
Yeah,
history.
sleep on. Vero wasn't able to get the res off.
That's unfortunate. Fantastic sleep. Cabasa just trying to hold points here, just trying to stall for as long as they can. Using his Shatter, unfortunately, he seems the only one to be able to capitalize. Him and Lucio are the only ones on point. Kazima just slightly too late. Maybe if Kazima was just slightly bit earlier, maybe seen some difference. Unfortunately, just getting picked up here. Now the only one point, just trying to stall for as fast as he can, going into the middle. Cookie's able to find Septic though. Able to find that build that EMP might have to go flip it. Like Graviton Surge, not seeing anything so far.
What an
looks like
amazing
he's close
hold
to the
though. They've been holding this for like 50% at least.
Yeah, they're just trickling in though. Unfortunately, just building more supports. Well, Cookie's able to find that EMP. We might be looking for a quick flip, but it doesn't look like it. They're holding this for a very long time.
It's like finally going down.
Cookie able to just try and contest there now. He has EMP, unfortunately goes down, nobody's able to help him. But Anti going on to PRS-12. Just slowly trickling in, doesn't look like anything's going to be able to be done. He was able to find Anna. Not over to the fat lady sings, I suppose. That's unfortunate.
That is a great hold though. Great stall.
Great hold,
on,
yeah.
Phelan
Unfortunately, they were trickling in, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I feel like if they were able to like maintain half on point, regroup, well, I suppose a quick flip. You know, if they were to like maybe like maintain like 2 people on points and then like regroup in the back lines, able to build that EMP. You could have seen a fast flip here for Phelan Gaming, but like it's just in practice.
Yeah.
In
Just trickling in is the.
trickling in, yeah. They're able to hold it for long, but you're looking for something to gain and capitalize when you're holding it for long. Like EMPs, like sorry, not EMPs, like Ultimates, like EMPs or Nano. Usually those things can like fast reflips, fast gameplay changing. But unfortunately, just weren't able to do anything.
So Pure Irish switching it up to the Diva.
Round 2. Capture the objective.
So we got both basically traditional dive comps here. Very same composition. See who's able to play it better. Watch your Cabasa just got off the edge from Lucio's group. You see, good Team Goofaz is just finding 3 picks. Lucio and Casino both able to find. Watch these Septic's able to take out to the demon.
Pure Irish getting demeched here.
Nice, like Team Goofaz are going to be able to hold this point. So you can just see from all charge that like Team Red here are doing a substantial more amount of damage. Especially with the dagger. Dagger not using his bomb, not finding anybody. Did I miss that?
Did he fat finger?
Sorry, no, sorry, he's remaking.
Oh, okay.
My fault.
Oh,
Sorry,
so
sorry.
so Pure Irish does have a better ult charge than Dagger.
Does have a much better ult charge, yeah. That's my fault, that's my pardon. Get Demon to find Coop here. Going after both supports. Have to find Lucio as well. Fantastic picture for Coop. Kept the Demon just doing one of those Vexes. Doofus. Fantastic plays here from both.
Yeah,
just the entire team.
beautiful
Team just
take.
getting into their backline.
Celtic Demon just taking out, I believe it was Doomfist there first.
Doofus and then onto straight onto Lucio, just getting them the 2 picks, just allow them to put onto the pressure on the front line from Winston.
So we have EMP and self-destruct on Phelan Gaming side. Exactly as I called it. Taking out the
Able to
Winston
find Winston.
and Diva Mech.
Guys even using his ultimate as well, finding the Ana. Fantastic plays. Great team core position. So they have to maintain both support ults very well for the defense.
Especially the Nano. That'd be good on anybody really.
Hopefully not the Lucio.
You know.
You see here.
Nah, Boostio.
Boostio. Nothing beats Boostio. Guys even completely don't notice him either here. Just able to find extra damage towards his next ult. Unfortunately, he does go down slightly. EP coming in here with a flank garage. Now straight out to their Winston. Yeah, he's just absolutely vital. They're just completely crippling the Phelan Games defense
Yes.
there.
Both support us and the MP coming out from Team Goodfellas there.
Not being used. Unfortunately, you still have beat drop here to Lucio. Primal Rage with the Winston. Unfortunately, they, yeah, like you said, both tank ultimates. And we also have Meteor Strike on Team Goodfellas.
Be right back.
Moving on to the high, just trying to find those points, just trying to take down Cookie. See the utilization there of Cookie's hack straight onto it. That's the plays. Unfortunately, Kelly's demons go down. And I guess grouped off Phelan Gaming. That's fantastic. That's a fantastic group there by Stampot. EMP coming out here from Cookie straight onto the Diva. Have to hold point, maintain it. You see, because Coopton are coming in. Once he's coming back from the back line, Cookie is able to find Diva. Cookie is just kind of trashing on Cookie, able to find Coopton though. Winston going on to Lucio. It looks like Phelan Gaming might be able to take this back. You can see about Winston. Well, heals now on point for the Winston. No,
Oh, here comes
looks like bomb coming out here now.
I thought I was
They're
going
not
in the
able
hole
to find
there.
anyone. Parish. I found anybody. Looks like Team Goldfellas are going to be able to hold so far. Kibas able to get the better of the enemy Winston.
In
Unfortunately, looks like Team
Yeah,
Goodfellas.
looks like they're... Oh,
Reach coming in just slightly too late, unfortunately. Not being utilized earlier, could have been better. Team just try and find Meteor Strike, just trying to delay for as long as can for his team to come back. Just
just
unfortunately,
late. Just too late.
fantastic play by fantastic hold by Goodfellas there for the last 2 points using their ult.
0-2.
Interesting compositions.
Yeah.
Well, you say interesting, but they're exactly the same, really, aren't they?
I mean, good uses of the ults. Good ult use. Oh, we're getting a pause out here.
Some peace standby screen, maybe. So we have a bit of potato issues on Team Goodfellas' side here.
So we see great ult use coming out from both teams. So EMP
Indeed,
EMP self-destruct is a beautiful combination.
it is. You can just see how like just EMPing, just coordination from both teams has been fantastic, especially with Septic and Cookie just being able to, you can obviously calling out for the Diva, clear comms, clear play. The EMP is vital, especially like we see back on Liu Zhang how like the shatter and the EMP can be so well done, because you not necessarily get everybody in the shatter, but some people who can respond like Moira might not be able to ult and kind of help people who have been shattered who might not have been caught, you know.
Yeah.
5,
Just completely deleting those portals and just allowing shatter just to roll.
1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Looks like no composition changes so far.
No, let's just see who can play which comp better. We have Pure Irish getting demec'd. Going down as well.
Yeah.
The objective is
It's looking like this is going to Team Goodfellas.
Looks like good Team Goodfellas might be able to take this point. Looks like Team Goodfellas is able to get a bit better there of the dive onto the tanks into the backline. You see Pure Irish just went down with the the anti. Ooh. Like there now, just trying to make as fast as I can. He's at the dive onto Zach. Where Lucio, yeah, fantastic dive composition. They're both just diving in sync there, just taking out Zach. They're a fantastic pick. Simply being found by the Lucio. Could have been able to get the better of Kaza's Demon, unfortunately.
Kabasi getting slept up top.
Great.
Great sleep.
Fantastic sleep, yeah. Looks like Team Phelan might be able to find it better here if they're able to just, utilize the hack onto Cooper.
We just don't see Team Goodfellas on the point at all, do we? Sound barrier going down.
Using
from
his-
Lucio.
Using his meat drop, yeah.
Meteor strike.
Because I think Goodfellas might be able to hold it. They have to better here with the ultimates. I see Nano might come out soon here. Not necessarily even needed.
Didn't even realize how well they were holding it. Everybody was
Yeah.
everybody was in the big health pack room there.
I saw that as well. Not many people on point.
So we have 5 team ults on Phelan's side, 4 on Goodfellas. Could get EMP self-destruct coming out on both sides.
Maybe, yeah. Interesting to see. Yep. EV coming out here from setting about Cookie. Cookie's able to find Septic here, fortunately. Deep bomb coming out here from Pure Irish. Now connecting anybody to be taken out by Zack Dagger in the process.
Oh, we have Kilbasa Primal Rage going down, seeing how long he can hold the point for.
See Team Goodfellas able to hold this point almost a full hold. Yeah, it looks like they made a full hold here. And now coming out to the Boostio. I don't understand how you didn't kill absolutely everybody there that Nano.
That's
unfortunate play.
poor form by Lucio there. We have the Winston there doing a bit of BM. A bit of dancing. Oh, still dancing.
Meteor strike.
With the Team Phelan just trying to hold on a little bit more. Unfortunately, Team Goodfellas is able to find it.
Yeah. Clean sweep. It looked like all 3 points went to Team Goodfellas, didn't it?
Yeah, 3-point hold there. That's a fantastic play from Team Phelan. They have some great plays for both teams, but unfortunately, Team Goodfellas just seems to be so far slightly better team.
Yeah. Team Goodfellas just
Although-
played better altogether there.
Yeah, it's the exact same compositions there. It's just unfortunate Team Phelan's game. Team Phelan's side, excuse me.
Yeah. Look like they're going to go for another round, I think. Unless...
Looks like they're going for a payload, maybe a Rialto. This means that's
oh, yeah.
it.
One of the more annoying maps.
Welcome to Rialto.
The neuro maps is a bit, that's, yeah.
Mhm.
It tends to be annoying simply because the first points I find is the bridge. It just kind of gives it an awful lot of utilization towards those boob characters.
Yeah.
Like, see Break being played an awful lot here. Even with, I slightly think that this map was kind of made with Hammond though in the mind. Because they came out at the same time, those
Yeah.
boop areas.
Plenty of wall to hook onto as well, just roll around
Yeah,
corners.
plenty of potential for him, I've seen a lot of people though, they talk about how the defense like Farah can be very well used here because those buildings are flyable above. You're able to just find those picks, you're able to find the boops as well. Again, another boop here that can be very well utilized.
Be able to
It's like,
regain your jetpack on the rooftops.
Yeah, very well. The high ground on this map is very strong, especially with Hanzo, Widow. Fantastic sniping positions here. So it looks like Team Phelan are going to change up the composition
There's,
slightly with the Hawk.
There's no
course.
way Team Goodfellas is going to go all 6 tanks.
Maybe they might try and maybe eating them. So it looks like Team Phelan are going to go for the good old goat composition here with the 3 tanks, 3 heals. Is it?
That's,
Am I right?
4 tanks in a 3 tanks in a
That's
roadhog.
4 tanks. Oh, looks like I'm just blind.
Okay, so
Interesting.
yeah. Let's see how well Team Goodfellas can pull off the 5. No, it's 4 tanks. Yep.
4 tanks on each side. Interesting.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You expect
Attackers incoming.
Bastion Orisa or something, but nope, 4 tanks.
Stop the payload.
Bastarissa, I wouldn't really use it much on Real. So what you see, Pure Irish here is just hiding on the right side. Interesting. In the high ground.
all
Oh, the
the
entire team
team.
just coming onto the right side, just trying to speed straight onto the points, trying to utilize the kind of go to position. Unfortunately, Ryan's able to charge. This base Pure Irish able to find the Ryan. Pushing the team back now, holding points, trying to hook, trying to get as much kill potential as they can. Unfortunately, kills the team going after the boop. Fantastic boop there by Stampot.
Oh, excellent
Where's
hook.
odds going down?
Double hook.
Oh, hook for hook, unfortunately. Hook for hook. Fantastic hook there by Cookie.
Coalescence already
Coalescence coming out
charged
here.
up.
B-Job also being built very fast here. Unfortunately, Vero is taking up just before he can use it. B-Job's coming out from the enemy Lucio here, Team Griffiths. That was a fantastic play there by Team Phelan at the very start, where they just kind of rushed on, straight
Just could not
unexpected from the
capitalise
right.
on the surprise.
Yeah, they capitalised on it well from the very start. They were able to find 2 picks. Unfortunately, that kind of boop area kind of was a downfall because we saw kind of Demon go down from the boop from Lucio snap out there. We also saw Septic with his hook onto
Diva, pure Irish.
Diva, pure Irish there, and Cookie's able to find the hook onto him. So Cookie now coming in, finding Moira. I'm coming in here from like that, now to find anybody, unfortunately. Kibasa now, same person on points. Cookie comes off the point, ice himself.
Whole hog going down with Cookie.
Just try and find those moves, just try and knock him off. Just try and keep that pressure push back. Fantastic hold there, fantastic regain. What do you feel in here?
Let's see who can play the team comp better. It's looking about 50-50 right now, you know?
Yeah, looks as he already has his Graviton Surge. Callidiums are very close to it. His shadows still being maintained here by Kibasa, and also being maintained here by the enemy Team Goodfellas.
We're going to be seeing,
can't pronounce his name.
we're going to be seeing Graviton whole hog here coming out from Team Goodfellas.
There's shadow coming out here now from Kibasa. Yeah, exactly what you were saying. Graviton hold hog.
Yeah.
Watch Team Goodfellas are going to find the better of Team Feeling here. Kibasa and Warthog just trying to stay on the point, just trying to contest for as long as they can. Cookie going over the top. Try and push back.
And looks like they've got the point.
Well, it's not over yet.
Oh,
You see,
pure Irish
your
coming
push
in
check.
stall.
So he's eligible for that the hog hook. Unfortunately, he's going to just be melted straight fast he can. Grab come out here just onto the right. So he tries to finding pure Irish both in Mac and D-Mac. Fantastic hooks. Septic just firing out now. Cookie using his hold tag, just trying to push people into the room, trying to utilize that small tight corner. Not able to find anybody, unfortunately. Get a demon dying from his own blast.
Psych just trying to stall there behind the payload.
Unfortunately, yeah, Team Wolf is still able to cap and maintain a very strong ult economy here. Bomb coming out here from Pure Irish. Whether that was necessary or not is debatable. Slightly wasted.
Yeah. All 6 ults on Team Goodfellas side.
Fantastic ult economy. Fantastic ult being maintained here. I'm watching Team Feeling like they just use that Diva Bomb. Could have been comboed with a Shadow right now. Unfortunately, he's used it.
So if Team Phelan come from up top.
Right, top just trying to counter.
Oh.
I see here now. Shadow coming up. Fortunately, the whole hog from Septic here is able to just stop it that in his tracks. See the Graviton Diva Bomb combo. Absolutely huge again, demacking and both killing Cookie. Looks like Team Goodfellas is able to just maintain this. Courage just stalling for as long as he can. Not him. Oh, still out of assault. Team Goodfellas just still maintaining that shatter. They've used an awful lot of ults there. Most support ults, whole hog, but it's being Septic able to just build these ults so fast. He's just able to frag out, get as much damage as he can, utilizing the kits of both heroes of both the Sombra and Hog very well.
We've Cookie coming up with the whole hog soon. We should see, as I said before, Graviton whole
We're
hog.
still maintaining that coalescence maybe for a fast push here. We might see it come out very soon. There it is.
Yeah.
He's even now maintaining his Graviton Surge. We're going to use this Shadow being fantastically blocked by Kibasa right there. Charge going straight on, not being able to connect with anybody, unfortunately. Whole hog now being used here by Septic as built again. Graviton coming out, being able to find.
Coming out.
Fantastic counter grab there. Counter grabs are very tricky to pull off sometimes. Garish being able to hold, not being able to find anybody. Catch Demon being again killed by his own blast, fortunately. Back there to just take out a frag both Diva and Moira. They see now second point, just absolutely rolling. That good Team Goodfellas is just doing a fantastic job here, both maintaining ults and maintaining pressure.
Yeah, they still have 2 ults up, and Ryan's just right behind them.
Secret Blast is very close to Shadow as well.
Oh, they're just pushing into the spawn.
Just trying to push, just kind of get those picks onto Cabas, just trying to get the damage out, just trying to do like more as fast as I can. Shatter Cabas now using his ulti to connect, and I can connect anyway. Fantastic Shatter blocked here. Oh, unfortunately Cabas drops his shield to get Shatter. Bomb coming out, finding more fantastic users here. So now we need Hold Hog very soon, who had the beat drop still being maintained here by Vero. Could be able to find more. But unfortunately, Team Good is right, just absolutely frightening out, getting as many as he can, just building that. Just building his Shatter again, so fast, 64%.
Whole team is on
Go
fire
Town
there for
Surge.
Team Goodfellas.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Fantastic plays. Fantastic ult economy.
Beautiful
Grab coming out,
graviton.
just chopping them for the tracks, just trying to maintain some points here, be able to just cap with absolutely no problem. Unfortunately, Cabasta's charge straight into point was blocked and boomed away.
Beautiful graviton there, stopping them from getting on point.
A main flaw there I feel was Vero's beat drop wasn't being used. Not necessarily being used enough, but not being utilised well. She's just kind of like, when positioned to use it was present, she was just kind of dying off, or maybe not necessarily using it or being close enough to use it, which is unfortunate. When you see Team Goodfellas is just maintaining a fantastic ult economy,
Yeah.
fantastic pressure.
They
it's
always
just
have at least
fantastic.
one ult in every fight.
Yeah, it's good coordination, good communication, good all around. That's all you can really say. I'm using the word fantastic a lot, aren't I?
Well, they have been fantastic. So
They say, I don't know, extraordinary is maybe a little bit too much. Trying to build their ego too much.
Team Phelan, they've been playing as Team Phelan.
Yeah, Team Phelan. It's unfortunate for Team Phelan because they're just not able to. As soon as Cabas goes out from the point, he's just getting hooked straight in. Just like they're just picking him as fast as they can, and it just kind of creates an almost trickle effect. And support ultimates just really. Well, you see the beat drop wasn't necessarily being used an awful lot there. Coalescence was being used well, but it's just I feel like the support ultimates could be used maybe slightly bit better. You see, a very interesting Team Goodfellas going quick on the left, maybe just
Going for
trying
the
to
sneaky.
the sneaky left side.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
So no composition changes so far. You see, but these teams are both using the very same compositions.
And just
Ugh.
Team Goodfellas has been able to use it better.
So far, yeah, they're into. It's not necessarily being able to use like the heroes better, but I feel like they're able to maintain their ults an awful lot better. And I think a small downfall so far for Team Phelan was the communication. You can just see, like, well, no, obviously we're not listening to their comms right now necessarily, no, but just from the way that they're playing, you can just see how ultimate's being used. A fast push here, realize where they are
Roadhog
straight
gets
away.
immediately booped off.
Fantastic boop there by Vero. Unfortunately, Cabas does get booped off himself. Vero's able to find Reinhardt as well. To understand though, there's a huge respawn advantage here. And Vero's able to just find another boop. Fantastic plays here, just free card with it. See, Team Phelan have a fantastic, a great, I should say, not fantastic, a great respawn advantage here, so they'll be able to utilize as much better, be able to maintain that pressure onto the last survivors. You see now, it's just starting to fill in here now of Team Goodfellas. Points to retain, cards moving along nicely. Team Phelan just trying to maintain that pressure onto the next points. Both Moiros being used here.
Yeah. Graviton coming out.
Graviton Sword being very fastly built here by Copter.
Blocked by the sound barrier.
Oh, shit, it's coming out.
Kubasa blocked or the other.
Parish me with the Flame Wire, yeah.
Didn't even.
Vio's playing very well right so far with Lucio. She's been able to maintain her kit very well. I thought we were just saying how badly, it's not necessarily bad, but like how she could have been using a beat drop. She used it fantastically there towards blocking that Graviton Surge. Cookie slightly stops.
Great,
Team Phelan tracks.
great push there. They've done it well faster than Team Goodfellas did last round.
Yeah, great push, fantastic push. To maintain that pressure is very well. He does very aggro. Ryan Cookie now using his whole hog, trying to get some picks before she slept. By why not? Why not? Excuse me. Basta just slightly overextending here, being able to take it. Oh no, team's out to back him up, no problem. Maybe to find that Reinhardt, perhaps. Beat drop coming out here by Sam.
Just a bit too late to save the Reinhardt.
Ever so slightly. It looks like though Team Goodfellas able to maintain that DPS and just that raw damage output with here with the Doomfist. Able to just find Heroes now remaking. Where they push again.
We've seen Team Goodfellas changing up their comp now. They have Doomfist and Ana now instead of and Sombra. They've gone rid of the Roadhog and the Diva.
Yeah, true. Fantastic slip there onto Kabasa as he shattered. Just allowing. Oh! Ryan going off with it both Euro. Now looks like it might just be a reset here. And not feeling ultimate, just trying to reset. Keep feeling doing the correct here. I think unfortunately Cookie's not able to. Just feeds the enemy team. So we see guys team here now with the Graviton Swords very soon. Maybe even complement with a Diva Bomb. Unfortunately, good team Goodfellas do have that Reinhardt shield, so they're looking to maybe take him out as fast as they can. Nope. Garage now using his bomb before Graviton Swords, not able to find anybody unfortunately. EMP coming out here, bottom to the bridge, finding basically the entire team. Looks like Team Goodfellas is able to find, just block him into this room. Reinhardt's being used as Shadow coming out here, not necessarily needed, but I suppose guaranteeing the kill. Bit of slightly waste there by good team Goodfellas Ryan, but they do still maintain the Graviton Surge and Nano very soon. You see the beat drop, we both spotted on Team Phelan and also the Graviton Surge. Unfortunately, there isn't much of a combo here without that Diva Bomb.
Or the whole hog coming up though, 10%.
That's true, unfortunately, if might not be utilised very well. You see both Graviton's being surged for you. A huge nano, unfortunately, on the Team Phelan. See Ryan up shattering. I think it does. Right, being taken out here. Fantastic whole lot coming out. Fantastic being maintained there. That beat drop was absolutely crucial.
Beautiful shatter there by Kilbasa, taking down 2 people.
That beat drop there by Viron when their grab was fantastic. It was just before that anti. If they were anti slightly before, they weren't. They were just anti slightly after. So I basically just saved that entire push and the entire team fight. Fantastic usage there. They're just playing very well so far. At this point. Doofus got one to point now, just being able to stun Cookie's able to find Lucio, then the drastic pick of the support hero. EMP coming up by Septic, now we see if Doofus is able to utilize this. Unfortunately, Kathy team is able to find Anna, who's spoiled. They're able to cap team, feeling fantastic. Captor maintain the pressure, slight C9 there by Copter. Or Copter.
I think Copter.
Whatever.
Copter's good.
Copter.
Copter.
Great team kill there.
So we have sound barrier on Team Goodfellas, as well as
yeah, we see
Shatter and Graviton coming up soon.
Yeah, definitely. Kabas is able to maintain his shot so far. Looking for that Diva Bomb. Hang on, no, not looking for that Diva Bomb. He's DMX'd right now.
He's still close to that Diva Bomb there.
They're very close. I'll be looking for that combo right now. Cookie's anti this moment.
Oh, there it is.
Back up. Diva Bomb coming out, looking for the Shatter.
Beautiful.
You have to find Anna. They capitalized on that to get the Doomfist. Unfortunately, nobody's on car right now, so
that's a big mistake there. Nobody was pushing there. Let's see if
Cat teams are just getting on there.
yeah, let's see if they can hold them at spawn here.
This is great here now because we both support ultimate here for Team Phelan for this last push as well as the Graviton Surge very close, as well as the whole hog. Unfortunately, we have Graviton Surge and both Shatter on the enemy team, and both support ultimates very well. Both ultimate economies very close. Unfortunately, Graviton seems to get eaten.
Ooh, what needs by the Diva there?
Back at her. Fantastic eat there by Pure Irish. Nano straight onto the Ryan.
Oh,
Kabasa gets taken down. Looks like Team Goodfellas able to flip this straight onto Team Phelan. That's unfortunate for Phelan again because that Graviton E was fantastic. The way the Pure Irish just kind of anticipated that and just ate it straight out of the air.
Ooh, Cookie gets off there.
Punched off. Pooped, yeah. Oh my god, punched there. She got pooped by Lucio. Fantastic play by Sampop. Just slightly staggering back, just trying to just trick as much time as they can. You see now that Team Phelan are just slower now to take this next point than Team Goodfellas, where first point was off faster. This point, second point, good roll, good 2 team fights. This point seems to be dragging on a slightly bit longer.
We have
120 on the clock here now. Phelan a bit to utilize the ult economy. Not fantastic. EMP coming out here. Shadow coming onto the EMP. Kabasa being completely capacitated and a huge nano onto both tanks. You can see here now, just enemy Goodfellas is Ryan just able to size that damage and Zara is able to capitalize upon that damage and just build her ult super fast. Now Shaz grabs the both nano grab and a
oh no, yeah,
a
meteor
what
strike.
am I trying to say? Meteor strike combo here.
We've We have Whole Hog, Earth Shatter, and Coalescence close.
If Septic's able to build that ultimate very fast, like we've seen him do before, unfortunately, not being used a little bit faster. Meteor Strike not coming out, straight back onto point, and a huge anti again from Waynon. Waynon's just absolutely
Nano.
doing very well here now. He's on these guideline surges.
Nano Doomfist completely shredding Cookie on the Roadhog there.
25 seconds all your main there for Phelan.
Well, the Whole Hog went down during that fight. I didn't see anything.
Vero close to her breach drop. Maybe now just try and get a point. Cookie able to find Doomfist might be the slight momentum to try and look for, just try and get into points. Both Vero pure Irish getting onto point here now. Warrior now coming in from back. You see Diva Bomb coming out here. Pure Irish able to find it, but of course she's not looking for those kills, those necessary pieces they were looking for. Fantastic position actually able to find Cookie. He grabs that surge coming into the back line. I'll be able to use what's in front of them. There's a huge nano again from Wayne now.
Beautiful EMP
Good
there,
job.
taking out the sound barrier.
Good fellas, just playing very well here. The sports playing an absolute huge part there in that last push.
Beautiful EMP coming out, completely getting rid of the sound barrier there in that last team fight.
Yeah, fantastic great.
Play of the game.
So that's it. I believe we're done now.
So yeah, so fantastic games. Unfortunately, Team Goodfellas is just ever so slightly better here. Very same team compositions that you see. The resets here for the bit of the game. So solid GG,
Yeah,
well played.
beautiful game all around there.
So you see some fantastic displays of like utilization of Sombra, of the Sombra EMPs and Sombra hacks from both teams. Both coordination were both very well. Unfortunately, I think Goodfellas is just ever so slightly better.
Mhm.
At the end of the day. Will we hop back in, see how they're
Yeah,
feeling?
let's see how they're feeling.
And everyone on our own.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Cheers, boys. That was fair bad. No, not really. No,
Fuck you.